The selector switch is for choosing between small and large items to be sanitized. Here you can see the selector switch is pointing to large items. In small items mode of operation, the four corner regions of the tray do not get adequate UV exposure. So do not place your item in the corners. It is advisable to place your item right in the center of the tray. If the item to be sanitized is tall, place it in the center, sufficiently away from the edges. This is to ensure adequate UV exposure to the side faces of the item being sanitized. Using the dial knob on the right, one can set the minimum amount of UV light incident on the surface to be sanitized. Here you can see the knob position is set to 50, meaning a minimum of 50 millijoules per square centimeter will be incident over the surface before ending the sanitization cycle. Depending on the user selection and other factors like ambient temperature and UV tube temperature, the exposure time is automatically adjusted to the right value. As you can see, there are three different options available to the user: 25, 50, and 100 millijoules per square centimeter. Another way for the user to set the exposure is by selecting the exposure time in minutes instead of exposure in millijoules per square centimeter. For this, the user can choose a simple time-based exposure. The user can choose between 1, 5, or 10 minutes of exposure for the item being sanitized. In this picture, you can see 5 minutes of exposure is selected.